this is the T30S Combo. So as you can see, a brand new form factor, very similar to the X2 OmniStation. However, you've got the handheld component to it. So the handheld is obviously built in, you can't take this off. And this stick attachment, however, you can. So this is just a little holder that's popped in, so you can actually pop it off. And that's just to suit any kind of shelf limitations that you might have, because it's quite tall, so you can pop that off. And then over here as well, there's like a little attachment down here. So this is where you would place the 3 attachments I have on the side. I've just left them out so we can see what it is, but this is kind of all fits in there. So normally everything will just sit in the one station together, yeah? So this one is the flat surface kind of attachment. This one is for stripping, windowsills and things like that. And this one is really a mini power brush, so for sofas, mattresses and things like that. So I'll leave those there. You can have a play with it in a little bit when you get a free hand. Now, this is the T30S robot. So what it's doing now is, you know, it's auto lifted its mopping pad. So it's 9mm mop lift. This is now an 18mm carpet height. This is just something we had to get for demonstration. But you can see, even though this is 18 and that's 9mm, it's actually just up above it. So the mopping lift has actually really good tolerance for something like this as well. So obviously for average kind of carpets in bedrooms and things like that, it'll have no issue. For a shaggy rug like this, it's fine as well. Anything higher, we don't really suggest and recommend, okay? So that's kind of something to note. So at the moment, what it's doing is it's finding the edges, and hopefully what you'll see when it gets to the side and it starts roaming is that true edge arm that's coming out. So what it is this, it's only on the right hand side, or my right hand side. That true edge swings out and it swings in. So as Karen was explaining, it's really not 0 fully closed or 1 fully out. It does go in and out depending on the environment it's in. So for instance, when it goes closer to the chair leg, hopefully you can see that later, it will actually go in and out around it. So that's what it's doing as well. So now you can see on the edge, it's getting really close. And that's what it's doing, that true edge side. Yep, so it's gone in, it comes back out. So as it reaches something like furniture or chair legs, it'll again go in, and it adapts to come out as well. Perfect. I will grab some oats and things and sprinkle some around so we can have a play.
I'm actually really interested. Oh,
So, what I might get you to do is hold that, and it's once you turn it on, you can let go as well, and then you can help me clean the oats here. So we'll let the robot do it to the right. Yeah. Great. So nice and light. The handheld itself is 1.2. Now the attachment is 1.2 as well. So altogether it's 2.4 kilos right now. But if you just use the handheld, it's about 1.2. And this has 2 modes, low and high. Now at the moment you can see we have the power head on. So it has a little laser light beam that comes out to see those really dusty, hard surfaces and dusty areas under couches and things like that. And it's getting in all the oats.
Is that the same cyclone tech, is it?
Yes, actually. Yes, it is. Yeah. So this is an zero tangle power brush as well. So now if you just press it one more time, it's off. Yeah, perfect. I'll take that off with you.
Oh no,
Let me know if you need anything, and I will help you rejig things. That's all right.
Is this on full suction at the moment?
No, actually. So this one currently is on a standard. So it's a bit loud in here, but I can turn it on strong, or I can turn it on max, and you might be able to hear it a little bit. It's a bit louder. meet you. No. I'm Katie. Nice to meet you. Well, I will do some demonstrations with you. So I'll do a new round. How's that? And then you can join me on the new round. Perfect. Okay. So I'll show you the app quickly as well. So at the moment there's 4 cleaning modes. So you've got vacuum only, mop only, vac and mop after vacuum. These are the water flow rates. So for instance, if you have tiles, you might want to on a high water rate just because there's crevices and things like that. But if you have timber flooring, you might want it on a low water rate because you don't want to damage your timber wood and things like that. So you can adjust it to suit. Now you can change suction power. So there's 4 suction power levels. So I can change it to a standard max. It's just going back at the moment. On top of that, you can do mapping, so it saves up to 3 maps, so 3-story homes are fine, and then it's 3 + 1, 1 active map, 3 save maps. That's what we call it. You can back up, restore, name, delete. So for example, if you have an open plan living, you might have a kitchen and a dining in the same area, but you want it to be considered 2 areas, right? So you might detect it as 1 room, you want it 2. Because you might want to say, hey, in the kitchen, I want it to do a low suction, high mop. But in the living, I want like a medium suction and a medium mop. So you can change that to adjust. So you can split them as well. And then if I go back a little bit, touch, yep. And there's also some smart settings too. So for instance, your cleaning log. So what we've done in the past, we only set this up today, so that's our history. There's a bit of schedule clean. So at the moment, I've got it 5:59 on Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, for example. So really nice and easy as well to set up. And then maintenance is a really important piece for us, just to make sure, you know, you keep it serviced just like you would a car and you get the best use out of it. So side brushes, after about 150 hours, it's going to ask you to change it. And there's some instructions as well into how you change it and things like that. So there's a huge maintenance piece as well. And then there's just some station settings that I quickly want to show you. So for instance, vacuum function is that handheld vacuum. So it tells you the battery, and then if you ever want to empty it, you can do that. You can also change how you want to wash the mopping pads. If it's a super dirty wash, like you have, you know, sticky sweet stuff, and you have soy sauce, and you have orange juice, then you want to give it a deeper wash to clean. So that's kind of how it works. Awesome. So what it's doing now is just cleaning the mopping pads. Once it's done, I'll restart it and redo another cycle. Is there anything else you need?
I was wondering with your battery life.
So this one, battery life, it's 190 minutes.
190 minutes at what suction?
At standard suction and standard mopping.
That's about what, 4,000?
Or I couldn't say. Yeah, I couldn't say.
No worries, thank you very much.
No worries. Here you go.
Cheers.
No worries. Okay, so